To get yourself into beforehand?
No, I had no idea what Game of Thrones was. I auditioned for season 2 and season 1 hadn't aired yet, and so I wasn't a big fantasy fan before Game of Thrones. So I did a self-tape and I sent it in, and then I had to meet the producers, and then for some reason they gave me the part.
Lucky you.
I mean, similar. It was the first season. You get the breakdown, and it says, you know, it's based on a famous series of books. I'd never heard of them. Went to Waterstones to go and buy a copy to do a bit of research, and that was the first time I noticed that it was in the fantasy section. It was number 1 in the bestsellers list, and I was, okay, this must be something. And it's the same process. You know, I was lucky enough to have known Nina Gold, the casting director, for many years, and she'd been very loyal and, you know, really good to me, you know, over the years. So, of course, they were looking at everyone for Game of Thrones. So you do the audition, and I had to do the very first lesson that I have with Arya, and it's 3.5 minutes long. And I remember I did it about 5 times until the point, and you try and put it to the back of your mind, like, yeah, okay, so I did it, but it will never happen. So you put it to the back of your mind, and then you get a recall, and you do it again, and a little bit less, a little harder to put it to the back of your mind. So you do it about 5 times. I think I did it 5 times, that scene, over and over again. And the moment when they say, oh, the Americans are coming from America to London to meet you in person, that's when you shit yourself, because you know that you're close enough to get it or lose it. So at that point you can't really deny the fact that it suddenly feels really important. And I remember doing that 3.5 minute scene, and David and Dan just stopped. It just turned to me and went, wow, that's a lot.
My phone is boiling.
Did we really give you